Hey guys, what's up? My name is Emily Hood. Welcome back to FHNtoday TV here on the Hood Report. On this week's episode, we will be discussing this year's Oscars, the newest football team to come to St. Louis, and a new bill affecting Missouri students in the state Senate. Football is finally back in St. Louis, but this time it's not the NFL. The St. Louis Battlehawks, a team a part of the newest XFL football league, won their first game against the Dallas Renegades on Sunday. The XFL is a new football league that's designed to bring more intensity and excitement to the game with differing rules from the NFL. Changes have been made to rules surrounding kickoffs to encourage big returns on the play and punts to encourage more aggressive plays on fourth down. The biggest rule change in the XFL is the rules surrounding extra points. Teams cannot kick a field goal after a touchdown, but can run a play for 1, 2, or 3 extra points. For a 1-point attempt, teams will run a play from the 2-yard line, for a 2-point attempt from the 5-yard line, and for a 3-point attempt from the 10-yard line. Another big plus for the St. Louis team is that it drew the biggest ratings out of any of the games aired on Sunday in the XFL. Now, this could be due to the fact that many of the other XFL teams are already in cities that have NFL teams. You guys know me, I'm a big St. Louis sports fan, so I'm really excited to have another team to cheer for, and I'm curious to see where the future of the XFL goes. On Tuesday, the Missouri state legislature debated a bill that could prevent students living in the U.S. illegally from paying in-state tuition and fees at public universities. Under this new bill, students living in the U.S. illegally would have to pay international tuition fees. Under current law, public universities could risk losing state funding if they are found to allow students who are living in the U.S. illegally to pay in-state tuition. The state senator introducing the bill, Bill Onder, says it does not make sense to allow these students to pay in-state tuition when in-state tuition is not offered to students who live in other states. Those who oppose the bill worry it could discourage students from staying in Missouri and adding to the labor force. The bill has yet to pass through the committee, but could see support from the Republican-led Senate. The Oscars were a whirlwind this weekend after some huge wins in their major categories. The Korean-made film Parasite swept some of the major categories, becoming the first foreign film to win in the Best Picture category. Parasite's director Bong Joon-ho won the Best Director category against tough competition, including Martin Scorsese and Quentin Tarantino. Other movies and actors nominated include 1917 for Best Cinematography, Joaquin Phoenix for Best Actor in Joker, and Renee Zellweger for Best Actress in Judy. Many were disappointed by lack of diversity in the nominations, including the fact that there were no female directors in the Best Director category. I really enjoyed the Oscars this year. I personally have only seen one of the movies that was nominated, which was 1917. By the way, fantastic film, but I'm really looking forward to watching some of the other movies that were featured, including Parasite, which definitely took over the night. Alright, and that is all the stories that we have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode of the Hood Report, and I hope you all have a great week.